For helping keep your kids safe this Halloween, Kimberly Hess is the executive director at the Center for Childhood Safety. She's been keeping us safe all morning long, and she joins us once again to help keep our kids safe. It's dark outside during trick-or-treating. It's cold. So many people are out and about. Good morning, Kimberly.
Good morning.
So what are we talking about this time?
This time we're just talking about pedestrian safety and just being aware of kids, what they should properly do. For example, in my neighborhood, there are no sidewalks, so we always want to recommend that children walk on the left side of the road facing traffic. We also want children to not cross the road from driveway to driveway. It's better if you can do it at corners, and obviously do the looking both ways before you cross the street. The other thing we want to recommend is also to drivers. And kids' behaviors are unpredictable this time of year because they just are so overexcited. So take a little more caution, make sure you have your lights on, and really the main place we tell people to be careful is around driveways when you're pulling in or backing out of driveways.
And let's do a little refresher of what we talked about earlier this morning when it comes to making sure people see your kids.
Yep, wear bright reflective gear if you can. Glow bracelets, glow wands are perfect. Anything with lights. Also flashlights are perfect. Making sure you're walking around with your children and keeping up with them. If they're under the age of 12, we recommend that you go with them. Other things is make sure their costumes are safe, making sure you're checking over their candy, review it, look at it not only for allergies, but to make sure the candy's wrapped and it is safe for them to consume. And obviously, you know, as we're driving around the neighborhoods and walking, just to be aware of our surroundings.
Yeah, and you mentioned the costumes. Sometimes we wear costumes that are a little too big for us. That could, you know, cause us to trip maybe. What are some other things we should keep in mind when it comes to our costumes?
Don't wear the face masks. If you can avoid it, do face painting instead. You don't want anything that can restrict their eyesight, anything distracting them. Be aware of the length, obviously, as we talked about, in the shoes, and also if they're dark costumes, really try to get that reflective gear on them because they will not be seen as it's going to get dark. I mean, trick-or-treating's late at night.
All right, Kimberly Hess from the Center for Childhood Safety, thank you so much for those safety tips this morning, and have a happy Halloween.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.